Hi everyone, today I'll be doing my dress just snapped, but hi everyone. Today I'll be doing a TBR, which stands for to be read, and this month I'll be mostly be reading poetry. And I know that poetry month was in March or April, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm just doing it now. And I think I've articulated this or said this once or twice, but sometimes I do struggle with reading poetry because I don't know how to read it. Sometimes there'll be a line in a poem and I really won't know how to feel about that because I'm used to reading fiction, so every single thing adds to something. Sometimes a poem will just be this line and that's it, and that's the next page. But some of the poems that I've read, particularly by a poet that I'll be talking about, a line will get you through, it will unpack so much more. There'll be so much in just that one line. And before just taking it taking too long on this already, I'll get into it. Another thing is I was disappointed with myself because I was supposed to only do 3 books, but I end up I have 6 books, I think, or 5, because I went to the library looking for one book and I ended up getting other books. And yeah, so I'm in that dilemma right now. But yeah, with no further wasting your time, because you're here for the books, let's get into it. So the first book that I'll be that I've already started on is Safia Elhillo's The January Children. I'm only on the foreword of this book, which is, the foreword is by Kwame, and I'm already shaken. Kwame is able to talk about his analysis or their analysis of the poems, and Safia's poems is already shaking me because they're able to connect what each and everything means, and I'm just so nervous to read the book. Not nervous in a bad way, nervous in a good way, because I love Safia so much. I listen to Alien Sweet on Button Poetry all the time. I think she's one of our greatest poets ever, to be honest. And she understands and knows how to make she's unpacked so much of what it means to be part of the diaspora, being black, without just you reducing it to a body, being a lover, being a woman, her gender, her religion, her culture, what it meant for colonization to disable her country and pillage her country. She understands so much of that, and it's revealed so much in her poems. And yeah, I'm already speechless just by the foreword. Okay, and then the next book, it will be Collective Amnesia by Koleka, Putuma, who's South African. And I got this book from my friend. She didn't gift it to me, she borrowed it to me. She lent it to me. And she's been I've seen her twice, I think, Koleka, because she was here for her launch at Liang, the English Museum, as well as during a self-care black feminist thing at the art department once. And I've read her poems on her blog back in the days, and I'm excited. It's I'm getting the chance to read about South African poetry is just something, because I recognize within myself that most of the books that I read are very American-centered. Yeah. So I'm excited about this. Also just themes of being queer, being woman, being black, being in this white space, and what those kind of things mean. And yeah, again, I'm really excited. I'm excited for a lot of things. And then their next book is by Ijoma Ume Binua. I'm not sure how to pronounce her surname, Ijoma, and it's called Questions for Ada. Sam, my friend, I got this from the library. Sam was she didn't enjoy it, but I don't know, because I've read Addie, who I did a book review with, a tipsy book review, had a screenshot. She's really into poetry, so she had a screenshot of Ijoma's one of her poems, and at the back of this book it says, "Nobody warned you that the woman whose feet you cut from running would give birth to daughters with wings." So, idea of freedom. And yeah, it's also quite a big book to be a poem, being a poetry book. It's quite a big, because I always expect poetry books to be 16 pages. And then next is the Breakbeat Poets, which is edited by Kevin Koval, Kurash Ali Lansana, and Nate Marshall. I'm sorry for butchering the people's names. And what got me into this, because I was just like on the libraries, like our school libraries thing, and I was like, Jamila Woods or Safia Elhillo. I just wanted something to do with them. And it has Jamila Woods, it has Safia, it has Eve, it has Franny, it has so many people, and I'm just so excited. Also, this cover is so beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful. So excited for this as well. So it's like all these, like, I think each person has like a book. Even Chance the Rapper is like, okay, I don't know how I feel about Chance, actually, never mind. Toss that aside. And then I just saw this at the library when I was getting this other book, because I'm going to show now. What I Say, Innovative Poetry by Black Writers in America, edited by Alden Lynn Nielsen and Lori Rami. And it explores definitions of African American poetry by examining experimental poems often excluded from previous scholarship. Yeah, I don't know. Also, like, I don't know, I just got grabbed by the title, I guess, What I Say. And lastly, because seems like so long to me, it will be Off Poetry and Protest from Emmett Till to Trayvon Martin. I thought this had Giovanni. That's why, Nikki Giovanni, that's why I took this. But it looks so nice. But contributors, oh, Kwame is here. Sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. And yeah, so there's a lot of contributors. And so, yeah, I'll see how that goes. Otherwise, this is my TBR. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment and get your friends to subscribe, or if you're a new viewer, please subscribe. Also, like, what are you guys reading? Bye.